Hi everybody, kia ora koutou. So, we are boiling dye today, or Jeff is, for dyeing piupiu the non-traditional way, because we haven't got access to traditional materials such as paru and all that. So we're using the old red, hang on, can you show us? The old red textile dye. So that's the one that doesn't take any more on harakeke if you want to dye it hot for normal whenua. But it's, to my knowledge, the only one that still takes perfectly cold for piupiu. So we're using 2 bottles per 1 pot. I don't know how much that is, maybe 8-9 liters of water. And put it in when it's boiling, or we can probably put it in earlier, and shake the bottle well before you do that. And in this instance, we're making 2 pots with the liquid dye, and then we're also boiling 1 pot with the powder. And the ratio for that is, normally you use 2 packs of powder for 1 bottle, or instead of 1 bottle, but we're using 3 for 1 pot. And the mixture of the 2, in my experience, makes the most consistent dye. Sometimes the bottles or the powder, if you boil them alone, they kind of have a bit of a green tinge, and so we're just mixing it up. And if we need more, then we just boil another pot. And then we have outside, we're in the garage now, but we have outside, we have a bin similar to that one there, a fish bin with a lid, and that's where the dye goes into. And it fits about 3 of these pots, and they're just from the warehouse, so they're nothing special. They're stainless steel pots. And once the dye is cool, well, cold enough so you can put your hand in, but ideally we let it cool down overnight, then we dye the piupiu. So that's the non-traditional way for those of us who don't have access to traditional resources for dyeing piupiu. Alright, so you can give us a wave. He's really good at it, and he's the dye master. He always does it for me. And we got to watch it, because once the dye is in
this one's come back to the boil, so
yep.
I'll turn it off now.
Yeah. Because the last thing you want is, when you leave the lid on...
Follow me, Piupiu, and I'll put it in the bin.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the last thing what you want to do is leave the lid on, and then it goes to the boil, and then it overboils very quickly. Hang on, and then we go out the garden. There you go. And then we just pop it into the bin. Pop the lid back on. So all 3 pots go into that one, and we put that lid. Oops, hello. Put that lid back on, and that's it. That's really all there is to it. So the next stage would obviously be submerging the piupiu and all that, and we'll see you for that.